Welcome back. So let's move to the fifth core value, optimized efficiency. Streamlining processes and leveraging technology maximizes resource utilization and enhances value delivery. So, one thing to understand is that in any organization, the resource pool is always finite, be it time, money, human resource, or the capital. All of it, in fact, time also is all of it is finite. And it is on us how we are actually leveraging the maximum output from these finite resources. Let's understand why is it important for us. Maximizing efficiency allows us to optimize resources, minimize waste, and deliver value to our customers and stakeholders in a cost-effective manner. Like you would know, Elcom Digital is a technology company, and that is why technology is a very important lever in optimizing our efficiency and minimizing our resource. To give you an example, today across the organization, we have done a lot of internal automations where machines and technology are used to do repeatable work, which have completely eliminated today human intervention. How does it translate for us? We prioritize streamlining processes, automating repetitive tasks, and leveraging technology to enhance efficiency across all organizations. This DNA of automation is something that is built in our everyday working. I would urge each one of you to list down work that you are doing repetitively and is does not require human intervention. Take this to your leader, to the technology team, and see how we can leverage technology to automate it. Today, this is the need of the hour, that humans actually use their mind in work where it is actually needed, not in repeatable work. That's why optimized efficiency is really a pillar. If we incorporate that in our daily lives, it takes us and the organization very, very forward. Let's move on to the next core value, innovative excellence. Cultivating a culture of creativity and experimentation drives innovation and helps us stay ahead of market trends. Why is it important? Innovation drives growth and competitiveness. It enables us to anticipate market trends, develop new solutions, and stay ahead of customer needs and expectations. Innovation is something which is really the core of any technology company. Unless we innovate, we become outdated. The market is changing and innovation is really the need of the market, right? So for us to understand the market trends, the need of the customer, and constantly innovate is a very, very important core value. How does it translate for us? We encourage a culture of creativity and experimentation, where new ideas are valued and failure is seen as an opportunity to learn and improve. Innovation is at the heart of everything we do, from product development to market strategies. You would see this in Elcom a lot. We keep on pivoting. That's because we are continuously experimenting. Experimentation is really at the heart of what we do. Like I told earlier, be it our marketing strategies, our founders office team, or our sales team, we are continuously experimenting in finding what the right fit is for us. Experimentation is something that we will continue to do, and sometimes we see failure as well. And I really encourage everybody in Elcom to wear the failure as a badge of honor. Failure is something we should never be ashamed of, because this is where maximum learning is happening for each one of us, right? In our QBRs, we appreciate failures. We honor the people who failed because they actually are teaching a lot. So let's move on to the next core value, result driven accountability. Focusing on measurable outcomes ensures accountability and drives the decision making towards achieving strategic objectives. So, result driven accountability actually means that each one of us, take ownership and accountability of our own domain, of our own orgs, teams, and business units. And this accountability is not something that is in the air, it's actually result driven. It depends on the result that we are getting out of that accountability. So, to give you an example, as a sales manager, I may be doing 100 things during the day or the month, but unless my accountability is result driven, there's no point of it. So that's why to have measurable accountability is very important. Why is it important for us? Focus on outcomes ensures we remain goal oriented and accountable for our actions. It allows us to measure progress, track performance, and celebrate achievement. Like I always say, unless you cannot measure it, you cannot improve it. So that's why it's important for us to measure our accountability and create a result driven accountability approach. Unless we can't measure, we cannot see if we improved or we did not, if our performance is actually improving, and how we are able to celebrate our success. How does it translate for us? We set clear measurable goals aligned with our strategic objectives and regularly monitor our progress towards achieving them. Our decisions and actions are driven by commitments to deliver tangible results for our stakeholders. Regular performance reviews and feedback sessions helps us track progress and adjust the course to achieve our results. It's very important this year, something that we did, and we will continue to do this over the years, is we set a year-long plan. And this plan is something which is set in stone but has measurable outcomes to it. There is obviously a long-term strategy play that is set for Elcom. However, we have clear measurable goals for each one of our business unit and orgs. Let's move to the last core value and something that will really bring a smile to each one of you: passion and enthusiasm. Celebrating passion and enthusiasm inspires commitment to excellence and fueling motivation and creativity in our work. Why is it important? Why is passion really important to us? Because passion drives motivation, creativity, and commitment to excellence. It fuels enthusiasm and inspires others to go above and beyond in their roles. Unless you're really passionate about what you're doing, this will just become a job. However, I want for each one of you to for this to become a dream, for this to become a lifestyle, for this to become a mindset. And that will only happen if we do this with passion and enthusiasm. How does it translate? We cultivate a culture where passion is celebrated and recognized as a driving force behind our success. Our teams are encouraged to pursue their passion, take ownership of their work, and strive for excellence in everything that they do. That's why passion is something that everybody in Elcom should continue to appreciate. I don't think there is any substitute for passion and enthusiasm. If you're really passionate about your role, about your organization, about your business unit, and something that you're doing on a daily basis, success is something that cannot escape you. So these were the 8 core values that we discussed. These core values are very, very important for each one of us to keep us grounded, to actually show us direction when we are lost. When there is no light at the end of the tunnel, these core values will act like strong torches to show us in what direction we want to proceed. So thank you so much. I hope you use these core values. They should not just be a presentation or a module that you see, but actually values that you imbibe in your work at Elcom. These core values is what forms the very fabric, the very DNA of Elcom. And to be an actual success here at Elcom, it will be important to live by each one of them. These core values are also something which help us take decisions on hiring, promotions, appraisals, and how the organization collectively is moving forward. These core values may also change as dynamic adaptability we discussed, as in the future we may need another set of core values. However, today, as we record these videos, these 8 core values are something that really create the foundation of what we are doing. So thank you so much, and I hope you learned something today. Thank you.